Hi everyone, welcome back. My name is Emily, and in today's video I will be sharing how I created a fun shaker card featuring some older products from Trinity Stamps. So I have this really cute, loads of fun 3x4 stamp set, as well as the spin cycle die set. I decided to go ahead and cut some of the smaller elements out of some white cardstock so I could color them in with my Copic markers. Some other pieces I will actually use, sorry I'm a little bit off camera here, but the only thing I'm doing is actually coloring in the rainbow order of my little pile of shirts. For the rest of it I will use paper, colored paper, so it depends a little bit on where on the card it's going to be going. So for this little packaging, I decided to go ahead and keep it quite simple. I just used some red marker and some white, left one part white, and then the top part will be red as well. So you don't have to color everything in, and I like that this set comes with the building foundation for the product, so the only thing you have to do is actually layer it, and then it's turned out this cute. For this little laundry basket, I decided to go ahead and double it up by just attaching a piece of white paper underneath, so it's a little bit more sturdy, because this will actually have some dimension later on. For the inside of the basket, I cut some laundry out of some colored cardstock. You can see blue in 2 different shades. And then I could go ahead and also fit some other elements inside that I cut out. There is a ton of actually clothes that you can have coming out of this. One of those is these pair of pants. So I just actually creased my paper, you can see it here, so that it could hang over the basket, and then I could just attach it. So I thought that looked quite cute. And then this shirt, I wanted it to be tucked or laying beside, because I thought it was quite cute. So you will see later on where I attached it. For the background of my card, I pulled out an older stamp set called Abstract Scratch. And you can see I just stamped it with some blue ink. So I was imagining this was sort of the tile in the laundry room. And I wanted a floor in a different sort of tile. So I wanted this to be a dark gray. That is actually what I'm having in my laundry room. So I wanted that. And I just took a scrap piece of gray paper and just press it down into the ink. I was lazy, I didn't want to replace it inside of my MISTI one more time, but you can see it turned out quite nice. So we have our floor and the walls, they are all done, so we can attach them to our card base. And we have our floor as well, so I will just attach that with some glue. And then we can start working on our washer, and I wanted this to be a shaker card, and I wanted the front part, you can see I attached a piece of acetate to the sorry, to the back of my door for the washer. And I took some foam tape, and yeah, you can see here it's just the foam strips, which I really like. They come very much in handy with sentiments and with stuff like this, so that is nice. So you can see I fill it up with, I think it's called soap bubbles from Trinity Stamps, and I just like how that turned out. You can see how cute it is. Just sort of a holographic look, and I think it turned out really nice with a laundry bag in green and our pile of clothes on top of it. There is also these decorational pieces for the washer, and I just cut them out of white and stuck them on top. You could definitely do the other blue teal color as well, but I enjoyed this one, so I think it turned out super cute. So for the top of the washer I will have some products and that pile of clothes. And for the sentiment I used the Loads of Fun. I thought about it in the beginning stamp set. It's a smaller one, it's 3x4, and I just used a scrap piece of black cardstock. I prepped it with my anti-static tool and then press it down with my ink. And this is just a clear sticky ink, and you can see I messed up with the first one, but then I stamped it again and covered it with white embossing powder, and off camera I heat set it and cut it out. And this set didn't have a coordinating die, or I didn't have a coordinating die. I don't know if there is one. I could look, and if I find one I will link it down below for you. But I hate fussy cutting, so I didn't do a perfect job. But I think it's good enough that I could actually send this card out without like redo the sentiment, if that makes sense. I think it's cute enough or good enough. So you can see here I am loading up my machine with some clean clothes and some products, and then we can have our washing bag to this, our washing basket here, laundry basket maybe I should say, to the side, and my sentiment go there. I like the triangle that we created with this one, but you can definitely have the sentiment at some other point as well, but I just like doing it like this. So yeah, this pretty much finished off this project. I hope you enjoyed this quick tutorial of how you can create a shaker card in no time at all, and how you can combine products to make it look a little bit more alive. So thank you so much for stopping by, and I'll see you soon. Bye!